Hey everybody, Morley Scott along with Dave Campbell. The Eskimos getting set to play the Montreal Alouettes on Friday night at Commonwealth Stadium. We've got the game for you, 7 o'clock for the kickoff, 5:30 for the pregame show. Tough week weather-wise at Edmonton. The Eskimos have been in here for 2 of their 3 days of practice. They were outside yesterday on the big surface at Commonwealth, but had to go indoors for day 1 and day 3. Hopefully the weather holds for Commonwealth on Friday night. Dave, I guess the most important thing and the first thing we have to address is what we've been addressing for 2.5 weeks now.
Yeah.
How's Mike Riley doing? Looks like he's doing okay, and probably, I would say, going to start on Friday.
Well, when you watch a practice and you see the number one quarterback getting all the first team reps, that's a pretty good sign that he's going to start. And this team, I think, needs Mike Riley. And no offense to Matt Nichols, I thought he did some good things in moving the offense, but Mike Riley gives you that double threat. I think he can go deep with the football. He can go in all spots on the field, throwing the football. He is also a run threat. So they need their leader back. He's their emotional leader. He is a lead by example guy as well. They need number 13 back under center. It looks like it's going to happen on Friday.
So a familiar face at quarterback for the Eskimos, a familiar face at quarterback for the Montreal Alouettes as well. Jonathan Crompton, who started the season with the Eskimos, was number 2 guy pretty much all of last year with the Eskimos. Now with Montreal, now getting a chance to play and making the most of it.
Well, happy for Jonathan Crompton, a good guy, a good professional from University of Tennessee. So this CFL stage doesn't really faze him because he's played on big stages before. And he has been, in a year that's been tough for quarterbacks in Montreal. Troy Smith going to get it done. Alex Brink going to get it done. They don't use Tanner March except for short yardage. Jonathan Crompton can run with the football, but he also can push the ball downfield. And that's what they have been missing so much in that Alouette offense is, and he still hasn't played, I think, his best football. He's going to get better with reps, but he is someone you got to be aware of. And he got a chance to push the ball downfield after a tough start against Hamilton last week. And he's got a good receiving core. Deron Carter, S.J. Green, some guy named Chad Johnson. You probably heard Ocho Cinco. So it's and Brandon Whitaker out in the backfield. So it's going to be tough.
The Eskimos defense has given up 69 points in their last 2 games, both losses to the Calgary Stampeders. That has certainly got the attention of head coach and defensive coordinator Chris Jones.
Well, first off, a defense doesn't get bad all of a sudden in 2 games. Calgary's a pretty good football team. That being said, you can have all the talent and schemes in the world you want, but if you're not physical enough, if you do not out-physical the other team, you're not going to win football games. So I think that's the MO for the Eskimo defense this Friday. They have to get physical and dominate the opposition.
Eskimos and Alouettes Friday at Commonwealth Stadium, 7 o'clock for the kickoff on Military Appreciation Night. We've got the pregame show for you at 5:30.